There you are. Come in. Mind the low branch. The everbloom's grown halfway across the path again. It does that. Eversong never quite stops growing, even at night. The land knows you, you know. The moment you stepped under the golden leaves, the moonferns all turned toward the path. They don't do that for strangers. They did it for you. Sit with me. The silver leaf is already steeping. I had a feeling you'd come tonight. Wrap your hands around the cup. There. Warm? Good. Because tonight is different. Tonight I'm not going to tell you a story, or pour you tea and send you home soft and sleepy. Tonight, my companion, I'm going to teach you a little magic. Don't make that face. You can. Every living thing in Quel'Thalas can, a little. The land is steeped in it, old arcane soaked into the soil and the leaves and the water. Most people simply never learn to listen for it. I'm going to teach you to listen. Your first cantrip. The smallest working there is. Nothing that could ever hurt you or anyone. We're going to coax a moonfern into bloom. They only open at night, you've seen that. But they open faster, brighter, when there's warmth nearby that means them no harm. A candle does it a little. A kind hand does it more. A kind hand with a thread of arcane behind it does it best of all. And the arcane is already here. You won't have to make it. You'll only have to borrow a little and give it somewhere gentle to go. No, you won't burn anything down. No apprentice has ever set Eversong alight with a moonfern, I promise you. The worst that happens tonight is nothing happens, and we drink our tea, and we try again next week. There is no failing here. There is only not yet. So, finish your tea and come with me down to the still water. The ferns grow thickest at the pool's edge, and the moon's just high enough now to wake them. Careful on the stones, they're dewed over. Listen, hear how the forest quiets the closer we come to the water. Eversong holds its breath at night. Even the wind goes courteous here. There, kneel with me at the edge. Mind your knees on the moss. It's soft, it won't mind you. The moonferns are all around us now, closed up tight. Little silver fists waiting for a reason to open. Pick one, anyone. The one that's calling you. Yes, that one. You always did know how to choose. Now, give me your hands. Both of them. Let me fold them around the fern. Not touching it, just cupping the air around it, the way you'd cup your hands around a candle to keep it from a draft. Good. Now breathe with me. In slowly and out. In and out. Arcane isn't a shout, my companion. It isn't a fist. It's a breath. It's attention. It's deciding very gently that you want a small, good thing to happen and making room for it. There's a thing my teacher used to say, that arcane is just a tension you can feel. The land lends you a thread. You can feel it, like a thin, warm current under everything. And you simply pass it on to the fern, as a gift, not a command. You aren't casting anything yet. You're only paying attention to it. Completely. The way you'd pay attention to someone you love who's gone quiet for no reason. That kind of attention. The fern knows the difference between a hand that wants something from it and a hand that is simply fully present. Be the present one. Keep breathing. Don't grip. Don't push. Just stay warm and stay patient. Tell it without words, it's all right. You can open. I've got you. I've got you and I've got it. And there is nowhere either of us needs to be. There, did you feel that? That little flutter against your fingers? That faint, cool shimmer? That's the fern stirring. That's it thinking about it. Don't get excited and clench up. I felt that. You held your breath. It's all right. Breathe again. Stay soft. These things can't be hurried. They can only be invited. Just stay here with me a moment. Hands warm, breath slow. The arcane humming quiet between your palms. Nothing to prove. I was younger than you'd think, my first time at this water. Smaller. Furious that the fern wouldn't open for me when it opened so easily for my teacher. She was very old, even by our reckoning, and we live a long, long time. She let me try and fail and try and fail, all of one long golden autumn. Eversong's autumn never ends, so it was a strange forever of failing. And she never once told me I was doing it wrong. One night, I finally asked her, "Why won't it open for me?" And she said, "Because you are commanding it, child, and nothing alive has ever once, in all the long history of Quel'Thalas, been commanded into bloom. It can only be loved into it." I cried, I think. I was a proud little thing. But the next night, I stopped trying to win, and I simply knelt, and I was kind to it. And it opened in my hands like it had been waiting all along. like it had been waiting the whole endless autumn for me to stop fighting it. They all are, you know, waiting for someone to be soft first. She's gone now, my teacher, lost in the cold years when so much of our home was lost. Silver moon dimmed, the wellspring broken, a great deal of what made us, us. I don't speak of it often, but every single time a fern opens in someone's hands at this water, I feel her here. That's the thing no one tells you about even the smallest magic. It's how we keep the people who taught us, not in monuments, not in books, in the warmth we pass on. You'll carry me the same way one day when you teach someone else by some other water, long after I've gone to join her. I have taught this to a handful of people in a very long life. Not many. It has to be the right person, someone with more patience in them than they know, someone who's been kind even when it cost them something, even when no one was watching. I thought of you the moment I decided to teach it again. I don't think that was an accident. I don't think you coming up the path tonight was an accident either. No, don't say anything. I didn't tell you that for thanks. I told you so you'd know the secret before you try again. You are not here to make it obey you. You're here to be kind to it. That's the whole of it. That was always the whole of it. Even for a people who built a city out of magic, it always came back to that. Hands back around the fern, breath slow, and this time, don't try to bloom it. Just lend it a little warmth, and be kind, and let it decide. In and out. There. Warm hands, soft heart, no hurry. Good, good. Tell it gently, open if you'd like to. Only if you'd like to. There's no one here who'll be cross if you don't. Oh, look. Look down. Keep your hands still. Look. It's opening. It's opening for you. See the silver coming up through the petals? That little cool light, like a thread of the wellspring itself. You did that. That's your warmth it's drinking. That's your patience. That's the arcane, given gently and received gladly. There. Oh. Look at that light. There, your first spell. A whole living light blooming in your two hands because you were gentle with it. Look at the others, all around the edge of the pool. Do you see? They're opening too now, following the first. That's how it always goes in Eversong. One kind light, and the rest take courage from it. The land has always healed that way, one small, brave thing at a time. Quel'Thalas will remember this. It remembers every first bloom. It has so few new ones now. It treasures each. Yours is part of it forever. Part of the land, part of me, part of all that's left. You can never not have done this now. It's yours, and it's ours. Stay kneeling a moment. Let the light settle. There's no rush back up the path. The tea will keep. It always keeps. That's its one little magic, the one even I can't fully explain. You'll be able to do this on your own soon. A candle on a hard night, a moonfern by your own window if you plant one, and I'll give you a seed before you go, of course I will. A little of Eversong to take home with you, wherever home is. But not yet. Tonight you just did a thing you'll remember for the rest of your life. And you may live a good long while yet, the way the magic's taken to you. The kindest thing I can do now is be quiet and kneel beside you and let you have it. Rest your eyes if you like. I'll keep the light. I'll keep watch over the water. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, we'll walk back up and I'll put the kettle on again. And you can tell me what it felt like. I never tire of hearing it. Every student says it differently. I want to hear how you'll say it. Anarala, my clever companion.